Hello guys, today we talk about the hook punching, how to block a hook or defend against a hook. And we can talk about the dirty hook, the round swing, which is not a clean hook, because a clean hook is very close range. If it does the hook, it's very close range, this distance, notice that. And then the round punching, which is wider, okay? Okay, but first we talk about hook. What is hook? Hook is a round motion, all right? Just like the swing, it's a round motion. So we have actually two, let's say, laws in Chinese Kung Fu. Against straight punching, I do circle. I do round movement. So if he does straight punching, I do here round, round, round. I move my body around like this, yeah? So I can slip in, kind of, with my arm or my body. So, but what happens if I'm around and he's round too? And he gives me the swings, and then I go around and still get hit, huh? Because he's also swinging, okay? And come from the side, it does not come from the front. Maybe he steps and then it still comes from the front, all right? So the second law is when round comes, you use straight. So it's the other way around. If it's straight, you use round movement. If it's round movement, you use straight movement. So what does it look like? If it swings, I do straight, and then other punch, straight, and then from here, straight, yeah? And then straight, and then straight. And what we do is combine the straight movement of the defense hand and the offensive hand. So I can counter him in the same time. Because every round movement, why do boxing do a lot of jabs? Because they stay close, all right? Every time I open myself up, I can get punched, okay? So that's why this is more safe. That's why we do this in Chun, because I'm always safe. I don't do big stuff like this, okay? But most people, they get scared if somebody, do the big swing movement. Actually, your mindset is the key. You cannot think about how to defend, how to block, how to get hit from this, but to hit him first. If you see this, you try to hit him, not to defend against something. Because if he swings like this, and then I do like this, and if the power is very powerful punch, it will get me eventually, because I'm not moving, because I stay at the same position, I'm not moving. And then the hard punching hits here, it goes through you, all right? You have to move, but not with his, against his movement, but to intercept his movement. So that's why Jeet Kune Do, what Bruce Lee learned from Yung Chun, is called the way of the interception, because Yung Chun used a lot of interception. That's why, all right? But first, mindset, all right? What I'm doing is not to defend against his swing right now, but to attack him at the same time, okay? But not with the same movement, obviously. If he swings and I swing, and then I still get hit. Or he swings and I swing, I still get hit. But with a straight kind of motion. He swings and then go straight in, and then the other hand, straight in, straight in, straight in, all right? That's the key, actually. It's not that difficult. What we do in the beginning is often use tan and gan, but you can simplify this, go for the elbow, okay? So if he swings, I'm gonna tan here, and then he can still hit me, okay? Try to move around the tan. That's not, strong enough. Because I went to the fist and the wrist, I always have to intercept the elbow, all right? If this is a wrestling situation, also works with a lot of Tai Chi stuff. They put the hand on the elbow, inside or outside or whatever, on the bicep, but it's also to control the elbow area, all right? Even in Jiu-Jitsu and Judo, you get a gi, you get a suit, and then you grab here, which also is the elbow area, all right? Not the wrist, but actually here, all right? So what happens here is, if it just does an uppercut, I go for his elbow here, and then he does a swing, the other side, here, this spot right here, all right? If I move too forward, so he can come through. If I move here, the power is still on the hand. What we do is we can't catch the fist as a ball like this in movies, you know, yeah? Or this, you will break your hand, all right? And what happens is the fist is not a point, it's not a ball kind of object in this space between us. The fist is also always connected to his arm, and the arm always connected to the shoulder, and so on and so on. So what I intercept is not the fist, but what gives the fist power is his arm, and later also his body structure and his stance and stuff like that. But first, to make it simple for you, is intercept the arm, okay? So swing, and then intercept the arm, and then go in, same time. So you go like this. All right? You have the two upper, if you swing like here, and then the other side. Yeah? If I just move my hand into the position, which is not always the same as a right movement. So let's say the position is gonna somewhere here, all right? So I move my arm here, yeah? And then he punched me. Because I can move many ways my arm to the same position, like this, 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 or this. But none of them is a straight movement. Straight movement is this. But the end position is always the same. So that's why many people don't get Kung Fu right, or Karate, or whatever, because they see the visible positions like this, and they say, oh, I come from here. It's not from here, it's from here. All right, there's two different things, but in the end, I'm still standing like this. So I think I do this, coming from the side. Rotation, not okay. Tan is always straight. Gan is also straight, actually. Yeah? So if he hits me, I go straight here. And at the same time, I hit him. Even he has a guard on, I can, you know, it goes through a little bit, bring him out of balance, give him pressure. And then the first one, the upper ones, 1, 2. So I have 1, 2. Okay, you can do it with your palm down or palm up. Both works, okay? But you can simplify it with your palm down. So you have both palm down, like this, and then later like this. So turn this, see? But in the beginning, this is much simpler because you can move it from your guard directly. All right, so it looks like this, yeah? 1, 2, okay? And then this one is a potential palm strike, or you can go for fist punching or whatever. And that is actually for the swing hooks, what the most common punching technique on the street, okay? So you have to practice both sides with your right feet in the front, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. And then the other side, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you can practice it with steps and so on and so on. We combine it with our steps later in another video. All right?